Hello everyone, I am Taureor and welcome to my newest we are playing Crusader Kings 2 today. Don't worry, there will be a Hearts of Iron 4 video in a couple of days, but I want to branch out a bit. And in this video we're going to play as a guy with 0 stats and see how much we can do. I want to make it a mostly generic game just with a guy with 0 stats, so let's go for high Middle Ages. Yes, and custom game setup. This video is inspired by the Spiffing Brit and also coordinated with him because he's making a similar one. If you're not familiar with the Spiffing Brit, make sure to check out his channel. Now, his content is slightly different from mine, but he also has a calm demeanor, so if you like me, you might like him as well. So let's click random until we land on a count somewhere in here. First click, success. Okay, we're going to be Count Reinhard of Venecin? This place anyway. Randomize a bit. Oh, yeah, he looks like he would have 0 stats and everything. And let's take the boar crest and say it's a pig, not a boar, because he's kinda pig-headed. Pink pig on green grass. Next, skills. Normally you can't go below 5 unless you have detrimental modifiers, but we're going to use console commands to bring his stats down to 0 on everything. Let's make his education naive appeaser, and we get a bonus to diplomacy. Now we're gonna need something that decreases diplomacy as well. We want something that doesn't influence him too much, just reduces his diplomacy a bit. So what will have the smallest impact? Let's give him stutter. Let's call him Bert. Not sure why. And surname Uselessman should make sense. Oh right, let's start this thing. Pink pig on green grass with nothing. I want to make the circumstances as generic as possible, so I'm just gonna do, reset rules, not enabling Iron Man because that would disable the console, and I need the console to change his stats. I could use a mod, but this is a faster way for me. And to those of you that are not familiar with the game, well, I haven't played it in 2 years myself, so I'm a bit rusty. I'm not sure what to do. Oh, I love the hat. It makes perfect sense. Anyway, if you're not familiar with the game, this happens in medieval times. There's a very long range of dates you can choose, and it differs from most Paradox games because you don't play as a country, you play as a character, or more precisely as a dynasty. When you die, you take over as your heir, if the heir is of your dynasty. Anyway, let's get to changing his stats, shall we? Debug mode first, so we can know his character ID. We'll need that to change his stats. And these are our stats. Diplomacy, martial, stewardship, intrigue, and learning. We need them all to be 0. So, we type add diplomacy, then the character ID, and then -5. Boom. And repeat for all the stats. And it's done. Now we don't need debug mode anymore, so let's disable it. And now we're officially an ignoramus. We can do absolutely nothing. We might learn in the future, but this is our starting point. And what is the goal of this game? Well, to see how far in the world a guy who can do absolutely nothing well can go. Made an initial save, and if we die quickly, I'll try again, but don't worry, I'm going to show you everything. First things first, we're gonna need to get married. A smart wife can mitigate some of our crap stats. But is anyone going to be willing to marry Bert? Well, actually, quite a lot of girls. Let's look for one with high stats, so she can remedy his stupidity. We want a healthy balance of everything. We could also present some debutantes. At the start of the game, I'm not sure if it's a bug, but at the start of the game this usually costs just 1 gold. We have 43, so let's click it a couple times in hopes of getting a genius girl at our court that we can marry, because she's our subordinate and can't say no. Yeah, that's medieval times for you. Oh, she's very sneaky. Maybe, though she'll probably kill me. No, another sneaky one. We have 4 decent candidates here. They're probably much better than what I would get from normally marrying, because our stats and position aren't good enough to, impress someone to invite them to our court. You know what, this is a good thing to spend money on. Let's present some more debutantes. Another batch of 10 girls, let's say. Just, patient, paranoid, and cruel. Interesting mix. What the hell, I'm gonna spend all my money on girls. And that's all the cash we had. There's a better way to pick one, rather than going through all these portraits. Let's just arrange a marriage between ourselves and someone from our court. We want good stats, good education, and someone who won't murder us in the first week, preferably. That actually puts Clamonda on the top, not only because she is good at diplomacy, but also because she is content, so doesn't really seem like the person who would murder her husband. Yeah, I'm gonna marry Clamonda just because it seems I will survive this. And we can get 13 prestige or 10 gold. 10 gold, please. 10 gold goes a long way for someone who can't really earn money, like Bert. We also can choose some ambitions. Let's groom an heir. That is likely to happen. You don't need to be smart for that. I'm gonna choose family focus. We need some kids, quick. Oh, and let's forbid Bert from leading armies, shall we? He will die if he does. Oh, I could present some more debutants. You know what? This is a good thing to spend money on. The council are my advisors, and they also have to approve some of my decisions, which is a pain in the behind. Now, Chancellor, who has the best diplomacy? One of our courtiers has 23. Okay, that can mitigate us being an idiot. And my wife can be my spy master. Yeah, sure. Hopefully she likes me enough to not kill me. And a court physician. Do I need a court physician? I have one guy that could do it, a courtier, 18 learning. Sure, you can be my court physician. Okay, time to unpause the game and see the world burn. We want to go very high in the world if we can. We now have 2 diplomacy from the family focus. Now these stats are our personal stats, which are shit. But these are the state stats, so with the advisors. So we're not in such a bad position. Message about appoint council. Really? You want me on your council? As marshal? Are you crazy? I suppose I could accept. I have forbidden myself from leading armies. Hopefully he will not make me. Perhaps I can gain my liege's favor and get some land or something. Your duchy is 5 counties. Perhaps I can wrestle one from someone next to me, like this bishop. We don't have any claims, but perhaps we could fabricate some. Let's try and fabricate a claim on the neighboring county within our liege's, realm. We'll send a chaplain to improve relations with the Pope. Our wife will stay home and help to prevent any assassination attempts. And that is about it. Okay, let's see how well we can do. Can we become a duke? Can we become a king? Can we survive a year? If we somehow make it, that means every idiot can succeed with good advisors and a smart wife. Oh, the bishop is not paying me taxes. Oh, the bastard. He would need to like me more than the Pope to pay me taxes. Well, that's a pity. Do we want to be honest or deceitful? Let's be honest, because we already have some diplomacy, and if we add honest to that... Oh, okay, that brings our diplomacy to 5, and our wife finally doesn't hate us. Our marshal has been using our soldiers to extort money. Yeah, he doesn't deserve to stay in his possession. Goodbye. Now I need a new marshal. And, oh right, yeah, I can actually imprison him. And he is a mayor. Cool, yes. He is now in jail. He hates me. Doesn't matter, he's in jail. I could ransom him, or I could just keep him in jail, which will make things simple, because I can now control that vassal. I think I'll just keep him in jail. And I need a new marshal. Oh, he hates me. He hates me, so he's not gonna pay me tax, is he? Well, I should probably either release him. Can I kill him? No. Can I banish him? No. Can I revoke his title? No. You know what? I'm just gonna kill him. Let's throw him in the oubliette. I think that's what it's called, and then he should die shortly. This way we'll get a new mayor, hopefully a loyal one. Wait a minute, this girl is an heir to this county. She's also betrothed to the count of this county, as well as... Wait a minute, so she is his heir and his betrothed? She's not his kid, I think. She's his cousin. Okay, let's not get into that, shall we? Oh! Apparently someone's trying to kill me already. Okay, we leave the council chamber, we stumble and fall. And I can feel the taste of blood in my mouth. Someone poisoned me, I think. And the bishop saves me. Okay. Oh, maybe I just got too drunk and fell over. Not sure. Unfortunately, now I owe this guy a favor. Can I improve our relations somehow? Can I make you my friend? Let's try that. Finally, our wife is pregnant. Can we get an heir that's not as bad as we are? We can get the lustful trait, sure. Let's try and do that. We did not get the lustful trait. One of our courtiers might fancy me, sure. Let's make some bastards. And we have a new heir. Yes, we have a daughter. Her stats aren't very good, but she's a baby, so that kind of makes sense. Arsenda, sure. My duke wants me to vote for him. I'm going to ignore this for now and see if he requests my favor. Well, maybe we're not smart or strong or anything really, but we have nothing to be ashamed of, more or less. Interesting, we can make a mercenary company. Oh, cool. The courtier is now pregnant. We might get a bastard. Our wife just died of stress. Ooh, how much are debutantes now? 6. You know what, let's present a few more debutantes. A lustful duelist. This is very intriguing. Alright, I spent all my money on girls again. Let's see who we got. Alright, let's marry Gisela. She has a bad character, but she has good stats. Anyway, let's do this one. And we have a son who's a bastard. Oh, and our new wife is already pregnant. Cool. Whoa, what happened here? Are we in a rebellion against our liege? Seriously? That's stupid. I'm curious what will happen. I'm not going to participate. Oh no. Finally, we got a claim. Yes, let's use it. It's a pity I spent all the money, isn't it? Another daughter. How many men could we muster? 300 men, that is nothing. In the meantime, our opponent could muster a lot more. Perhaps I should wait for this war to end, try to accumulate some money in the meantime, and perhaps get some mercenaries. We can become fat or go on a diet. Let's go on a diet. That's the smart thing to do. And our diet is paying off. Oh, we could do a border dispute. That's a new thing. I never knew that. Interesting. I might use that later. It's a pity I didn't realize that. Anyway, if I were to attack you, would you get any friends? I don't think so. But as I said, let's wait for this war to be over. We need a very smart son. Let's choose the seduction focus. And maybe get some lovers. Okay, wait a minute. The war end. Did we actually succeed in breaking free from the Holy Roman Empire? Oh. That is weird. Can I take over the duchy? I wouldn't mind being part of the Holy Roman Empire, but now... Well, now things have changed a bit. Can I afford some mercenaries? Like some cheap, weak mercenaries. Lose gold, gain piety, or lose prestige, gain piety, and lose the just trait. We don't have the just trait. Oh, wait a minute. I misread. We gained the just trait. Well, that's amazing. Now let's try and get a claim on this county, and then we can take over the whole duchy, hopefully. So let's borrow some money from the Jews. Yay, 400 gold. A group of mercenaries, preferably a rather cheap one. We can afford them. Let's do that. Hire. And a daughter was born. Great. Let's wait for these guys to regain their organization, and then we can declare war, because you can do that with mercenaries, but not when you have levies raised. So declare war, claim. Council vote, yes. Sure. Declare war on character. And immediately send the troops to battle. 25 martial skill. That is a lot of martial skill. And let's raise our levies as well. And vassal levies. They can help a bit. That was quick, but we still need to take the castle. You have 3 months to end all your conflicts. Are you kidding me? Oh, I hate him so much now. 3 months, really? I can't win this in 3 months. Oh, I can. Actually, I can. Well, that is surprising, but sure. We have now taken over the county. It is a prince-bishopric, which is a bit of a problem. And our domain is now too large, but we'll manage somehow. If I acquired this barony, this would switch to a regular county. Can I revoke the title from the baron? Yes, but that would lower all vassals' opinion of me. Then again, this baron would be a great marshal. While I have these mercenaries under my command, can I just declare war without a just cause? Let's send the levies home, because you can't attack if you have levies raised. Move these guys here, and see, can I attack you? Ah, realm peace has been enforced, yeah, sure. I checked, and apparently realm peace lasts for 5 years, which is a huge amount of time. But I could just declare war on my liege. Our liege only has 1,000 troops. If I attacked him now, I could take him. Then again, all I would achieve would be independence, and I'm not that interested in independence right now. I'm more interested in taking over the duchy. Alright, let's wait it out. Let's wait until round peace is over, and then we can take over the last county here and go against our liege, finally. Holy War for Provence. Oh, bloody hell. This could be bad, but there's a lot of people on our side, so perhaps it will not be. Let's not get involved. We will bow to our new overlords if that comes to pass. We take up books of falconry. Let's take up falconry. Oh, it didn't work. We can become depressed or be interested in becoming an aspiring poet. Sure. We can become a poet, sure. And our lover is pregnant. All the good news. Yeah, we're not getting a lot of taxes from that, but I might just build a castle here later if we have enough money. Our Bert Uselessman is lacking in education. And another pregnancy. All the kids. Good. Who is this? Why is she in my room, and why is she messing up my stuff? I'll mess up a chamber. Duke of Provence is claiming to have witnesses that can testify to the fact that I'm a traitor. Promises to keep this to himself if I promise to stay out of all factions. Well, that is not true. Let's do the never thing. I wasn't a traitor yet. I will probably become one. Our bastard son will do the struggle focus, as bastards usually do have to struggle, and you will be thrift. Interesting. We can get a mistress or a spy. A mistress means kids. Let's do that one. That's her. Whoa, good intrigue, attractive and quick. That was a good choice. Now, I'm gonna need some kids from you. Oh, I think we're getting sick. I should seek treatment. Fortunately, our court physician is rather skilled. But that bloodletting, yeah, great choice. Wonderful choice. Bloody hell. I'm gonna die. Great pox. Great pox. At least we don't have a headache anymore. Okay. Do we need an experimental treatment? That will probably kill us. Do a tested treatment. Well, let's do an experimental one. Perhaps we'll survive. And we can use a claim. Yes, let's use the claim. Once realm peace is restored, or rather, once realm peace is ended, we're going to use that. And what is this? Tainted tissue. That seems like a bad choice? Did he seriously just cut off my face? I should kill him. What the bloody... Idiot. I should never have agreed to this. Oh well, we were doing so well, weren't we? We were doing so well. Come on, give me a bastard son that has all the skills that you do. We're a disfigured seducer. That's not gonna work very well, is it? Oh, but our daughter has matured and she could theoretically take over. She's a few times better than I am. Flamboyant schemer. Yeah, I haven't played this game in a long time. Should have given her to someone to educate. You know what, let's have our mistress educate our bastard son. What new ambition can I get? Oh, bloody. We have died of great pox at the age of 35. Spent last years unable to show face in public, and that has finally freed our soul from the crippled body. Well, we didn't go very far, did we? We acquired an extra county. Okay, that was rather disappointing. We got our face cut off and died of great pox, and only managed to acquire one county. But I am a bit rusty with this game. I haven't played it for around 2 years. So let's try this again. I have saved the game right after adjusting his stats to be 0 and everything, so let's just load that and try one more time. Perhaps this time it will not be such a disaster. This video kinda needs an outro, so I decided to record an extra bit. After I finished recording, I ended up with 7 hours of footage, which is a bit too much for a single video. I would have to throw out a lot more than usual. So I decided to cut this into 2 parts. The second video will come out soon, and it will feature my second attempt at the same situation, and you'll see how well I can do in that one. I'm still a bit rusty on Crusader Kings 2, but I'm rediscovering having fun with this game. Make sure to let me know in the comments if you like this sort of content, and if you'd like to see more of that on the channel. I'll also probably post a poll. And if you have any ideas for interesting stuff to do in Crusader Kings 2, also let me know in the comments. And I will see you again soon. Goodbye.